Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna follow you.
You're starting my video too.
Awesome.
Today we're going on a little adventure with Scott on the e-bikes. We're going to a scrapyard, a junkyard, a salvage yard, whatever you want to call it. Right, Scott? Is that
It was hard to look up because it's not listed under anything like that.
All right, we're broke down already here. We're only 2 miles down on our way and we're broke down already. Actually, it's not a breakdown. I've been hearing this clicking noise and I obviously got a bungee cord that has wrapped around my front axle here. It's going around clicking on my brakes. Way to go, Dave. So get this vicious bungee cord out. Oh no, it's all jammed up and stuff. No, it's not too bad. We'll get that out of there and be back on our way. Jeez.
It's a good thing it didn't bound up and all of a sudden stop your front wheel.
Well, it wouldn't have. It would eventually snapped. It probably would have snapped with fury. Ever see one of these snap?
Yeah.
Crack! I'll whip you if you're in the way. So, anyway, minor malfunction here, but come on. We'll get it out of there. There. And fortunately, it is undamaged. It didn't get caught on anything. It didn't damage anything down here, so we're good. Okay, we found this RV wrecking yard, and there it is. That Tioga is. I can tell from the door placement that it's a different floor plan, but that's almost identical to my old Tioga. And the difference between a Tioga and the Tioga Aero is the Tioga has the fiberglass over the cab is all fiberglass, and the Tioga Aero is kind of a cheap. It's a model that was more cheaply made, and it has the seams on the front that are exposed. And anyway, I'm thinking about looking for another one of those. I'm thinking about it. That one being here at the salvage yard's probably got some issues. It's too far gone. But man, I might just try to find that same model I used to have before it had structural issues and buy one. I might do it. Could happen. We didn't see anybody at the front, but the gate was open, so we're kind of riding around here to see if we can find anybody that works here. Yeah. Well, if they can tell stories. Look at that one has a tip out. A lot of the older ones didn't have tip outs. There's probably one of the first early tip outs. Pretty cool. There's got to be somebody here somewhere. Look at that. There's an old classic. There's an old classic there. It's not all banged or dented up. That's something that, you know, people collect such stuff, old classics, and restore them. That looks like a good candidate. Pretty nice. Yeah, this is where they come to die. They've had some issue or incident that's happened to them. Someone's banged around pretty bad. I'm thinking maybe I won't show a whole lot of this just old beaten up stuff.
I don't think it's the place.
Scotty thinks we're not at the right place. I don't know. That one's pretty sad. It's got a bad lean to it. Something I wanted to do while I was here in Quartzsite was kind of window shop at some of the RV lots around, but they seem to be empty. And I mean completely empty. This is Mesa RV, I think that's the name of it. Usually every year there's like brand new Class A's here and a bunch of other stuff, fifth wheels, travel trailers. But this lot is completely empty. I don't get it. And I think it's one of those full-time, you know, year-round RV lots, not just the place that they, you know, bring in RVs for the season like the Quartzsite RV show or anything. I think it's a year-round dealer, and there's just nothing here.
Maybe they sold them all.
Hey, aliens decided RVing might be fun.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go snoop around a little bit more. Okay, and I I just want to point out too how many of these old 3rd generation Econolines, that's a Tioga Aero. There's a ton of these things still out and about. Obviously they're in various conditions. There are some that are still very, very nice survivors. I seen one the other day that was just beautiful. I'd love to have that, but I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards shopping for an oldie, but a goodie. We'll see. We're really just kind of bumming around today through Quartzsite on our bikes, checking out a couple of things. I stopped at an RV place. I still haven't found the right cap for my tank, so we stopped there. They didn't have it either. I don't know what's going on. It's a pretty continent cap. But we're just bumming around, and there's a little gas station over here. Hang on. An old gas station here in Quartzsite. I don't think they've sold gas here in a long time, but it's really, really cool. And there's something else there too that's really, really cool too. And this is actually part of a little museum. I don't know if they're closed or not. There's a like a really nice car inside. I know there's a lot of background noise today, but wow, check those out. Nice. Big old cactus here. But I'm gonna show you something else over here. There's these cactus over here that are purple, and I just think they're the coolest thing ever. Check this out, purple cactus. Maybe we'll go around here. Scotty, there's some really cool old cars inside that building.
Is there? I like that one there. That could be really decked out.
Oh yeah. There's an old Edsel.
Oh, that's a
Edsel. I used to have one of these, only it was a 2-door. I think that's a 66 or 67. I had a 2-door. One was blue, one was green. That was one of the funnest cars I've ever had. Somebody made a truck camper. Well, that's not a truck camper, it's a Cadillac. That's a Cadillac camper.
Hi, puppy. Hi, sweetie. Just wanted to come and look at the... Is that what it is, a Cadillac?
Yeah.
Cadillac truck camper.
We have a racing Cadillac back here. It's called the Green Bean. It's not even green, but it's all jacked up, and it's got big dual exhaust off the back, a trailer hitch. That's pretty cool. All right, that's good.
It's 4-wheel drive.
Is it? Now, that's a pretty nice little old wagon. And a little old Volkswagen hiding in the shade over there. Okay, we're gonna move along. There's a place here with a lot of yard art, but the gates are closed. Some interesting stuff in there. Hey, but they're closed. Well, we found... Oh, my bike fell over. Oops, I just caught that on camera. My bike fell over and knocked your bike over. Oopsie. We found this place here that has all these old... We did indeed find a junkyard. And there it is, plenty of junkers here. We're just out snooping. Just out snooping around. They all have TQ on them. And I don't know, maybe that's something from the for the towing company. These are probably might have been abandoned in the desert or something. Maybe that means to Quartzsite. Okay, tow it and deliver it to Quartzsite. Yeah, oops. I seen something up here that I've never seen before. I mean, that is quite a trunk there. That would, I don't know what it's for, but quite a trunk. Yeah, I'm probably not going to find what I'm looking for here. And even if I did, it's probably so, you know how plastics get after a lot of years. It's probably brittle and no good anyway, but yeah, sometimes it's the fun of the chase. There is one or more RV store on our way back. That I'm gonna check, they might have it. If not, I'll just abandon mission and find it online on Amazon or somewhere.
I mean, this one's a lot easier to even get to. Shit.
This model is the Executive, and I don't think it's feeling like an Executive so much anymore. Yeah. Hey, it just happens, just so be there's another Executive, and it's probably not feeling it too much like an Executive anymore either. And we happen to find, you know what, I know somebody that could use an engine. Okay, this old Winnebago over here, it's about the right year. Looks like it was in a front end collision. That's probably the reason for its early retirement. Check the odometer, it only has 51,000 miles on it. And it has a Chevrolet Big Block 454 in it. I think I know somebody that could probably use that engine. I'll have to tell them about this. So I'm sitting here this morning editing this video, and there seems to be some video files missing on, I don't know what happened. I can't blame the GoPro. It was probably operator error. It's difficult to make a video when you're pointing the camera around trying to record something and you forgot to push the on button. I'm just gonna say that's what happened. I'm just gonna say I messed up. I'm not gonna blame the camera. Scotty and I did stop at a RV dealer that had some nice RVs, so in a little contrast, we showed junk ones and then there were some beautiful ones, but that file seems to be non-existent. So I don't know how much time we're going to spend here in the Quartzsite area, but you know, we just went bumming around yesterday and just goofing off a little bit. But for now, we're going to hang out here in Quartzsite for a little while and probably do a couple things and probably move on before too long. But I guess that's all I have for this video then, apparently. I hope you enjoyed bumming around in Quartzsite with us for a little bit, and enjoyed the video for what it's worth. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll be back soon with something. I'll see you.